Welcome to this channel. The channel is for education and culture based on historical and scientific evidence. So in the previous 3 YouTube, I have shared on what is the facts, the reality, the truth of the authentic 1850 Wing Chun, which is passed down by Yik Kam to the Cho family and to me. And today I'd like to share with you on the movement so that you see it clearly in 3-dimensional. What do I mean in that 3 YouTube? If you don't know what I'm talking about or you want to see more of it so that you know the details in life. Now, I'm doing this YouTube is to clean the house, to clear out nonsense. See, my agenda on all of this is very simple. I am just like Horatio. I promise to tell Hamlet's story, I tell Hamlet's story. But there are many so-called grandmasters today. At some time in the past, they learned a little bit this and that from me. And then, now they start to create their own fake Wing Chun 1850. Call themselves grandmaster. One of that in Asia, he said he have all the teaching, but then he tell people as a argument or reasoning, when he screwed up, he said, hey, you know what? I'm illiterate. That's why I make this mistake. My question to people like this is this. How the hell are you going to inherit everything from 1850 if you don't even know how to read? Okay? And keeping making up stuff. The second, in the West, there are people using what I share with him and adding up this snake crane Wing Chun, all kinds of stuff, Tai Chi, all kinds of stuff. All kind of nonsense, and then act like he know it all. In fact, he have clueless on the Chinese history. You go to China, you interview this guy, it doesn't mean that you know anything, okay? It's like if you never learn to swim, how the world you know how to swim? You can interview all those swimmers. And there's another type of people who also go to China to interview this guy, interview that guy, and then say, oh, this is in Wing Chun 1850, there's no Mei. And then how come what you do is different from other people? Well, any kind of people who really have education will say, well, come on, this is invalid. Well, why don't you ask 10 kindergarten kids on what is mathematics? Compare with a PhD, a postdoc telling you about partial differential equation. Will those kindergarten kids know what is the partial differential equation? Or they don't even have a clue of what is mathematics? And then act big on this and the science and Olympic. It's nonsense. So, all of these people have their agenda. And today, I state with the world, my way is I'm Horatio. I promise to tell the truth of Hamlet. I tell the world, what is Hamlet? Number 1. So, I'm going to share with you on the salutation. Why? Because I plan to make a few series of this to actually show the entire world what is going on here. Okay? So I say it's clean house. You don't mess around with things. And be a Horatio doesn't mean that I want to be Hamlet, I want to be Grandmaster. I'm far away from Grandmaster. But I am a student. I'm Horatio. I saw Hamlet before. You never saw Hamlet. That's for sure. So, continue on. There will be a few part series. I'm going to leave it in the YouTube. It's the best to live in the United States of America because there are laws protecting all this culture. Nobody have right to screw things and mislead everybody and act like God. We're on something they don't know. So today, the first YouTube on this series on the truth, the authentic of 1850s Wing Chun is Wing Chun belongs to the male play female roles actor, male play female role actor, who is anti-Qing or Hong Mun. That is what Wing Chun is from. Okay? And that's why it's called the female art. Also, never take into somebody's story like the movie, like there's a woman or female playing, or female or the actress in the Red Boat. There's no such thing in 1850 in the history of China that the woman is going to be actress in the Red Boat. It's all men playing female role. So Wing Chun belongs to that. Okay? Now because you belongs to that, the first thing you belong to Hong Mun, the anti-Qing, which later the follower, the brothers come to America, go to Southeast Asia after the loss of the uprising 1850, say they come to San Francisco and later support Sun Yat-sen, overthrown the Qing dynasty. This is history, okay? So it is not like there's a Jisim, there's Mui, or this one, there's nothing, Wing Chun have no relations with Hong Mun. All those BS, okay? So this is who I am. I'm the 5th generation. No, I'm not Hong Mun, but I'm the descendant of the Yi Kam and Chou Sun, who are Hong Mun. Okay? Now, the first thing is the salutation. The salutation is tell other people who you are. You screw up that salutations, you change the salutation, that is the first thing that it shows that you are nonsense. You have no clue on what you are studying. It's like when we are kids, we go to kindergarten. Our parents taught us who is our ancestor, what is our last name. You don't change around last name. Okay? So, in the 1850, there are 2 salutations, which is showing the identity of Wing Chun's practitioner. At the same period of time, you look at our brother who also in the uprising, Hong Seng Choi Lei Fat, they have same salutations and the same password or gua pai of Hong Mun. So let me share with you. So this is the opening salutation. This is the opening. And this is the closing salutation. Now let's get to the opening salutation. it is extremely important that you get this. Why? Because this is the female salutations of the Chinese in the ancient. This is represent we are from the male play female role group. You call Wing Chun is a female art, but hey, what is your salutations? That is the culture of 1850. If you belong to the female art, you call yourself female art, what is your salutation? It's not like today, everything like that, or like that. Come on, that's nonsense. You look at the Hong Sing Chai Lei Fat again. Everybody have the difference. So this thing is the female salutation. Like in the ancient, when the male meet the father or the husband, that is what it is. So as soon as you see anybody who claim to be Yik Gam, Cho family, as soon as they don't have that, you know that is bullshit. They don't even know what they are doing because they are their identity. Okay? Hong Moon, male play female role. That's the identity. Then it shows the arts and the Hong Moon words of the Gua Pai. And in the closing salutation, we need to look into two things. Number one thing, the gesture of the actor in the red boat. If this is finger, okay? This is finger, and hand is here, finger. This is male play female role. If it is this way or this way, that is male role. Okay? So if it is this way, it's male play female role. It is about finger. If it is this way or this way, that is like your Fa Min and all those kind of role. So again, this is male play female role. So the ancestor of Wing Chun, of the anti-Qing or the Hong Moon, the male play female role group, instead of using the finger this way, they're using the short finger. Okay? So, when you do this closing salutation, if you do it this way or other way, instead of using this short finger, come on. You don't know what you're talking about. Sure, you can do your short finger this way or this way or this way. There can be variation, but it has to be short finger. Okay, it's not this. It's not this. It's not a palm. And this closing salutation cannot be like the Chai Lei Fat salutation. No, forget about it. So, the beginning of the salutation, you have to have the male play female role. You have to have this female salutation. And you have to have this female salutation. That is in terms of the Red Boat Opera, the anti-Qing Red Boat Opera, who show who you are. So, again, this on another content is, this is from the probing horse momentum combo of General Qi Ji Guang. This is meaning that you're using the probing horse combo of Qi Ji Guang for presenting the art, which is a short strike art, Okay? So this is your your probing horse, momentum. There's a lot of technical there, and this is your bong sao. Okay? Now, so this is saying in the password of Hong Mun, it is saying that short finger, bong elbow, presented to the hero. Hero is Hong Mun, is the Hong Mun brother. Okay? Short finger, bong elbow present to the hero. Ying Hong. Okay? Ying Hong is the Hong Mun brothers. Or you can say is the hero of the Hong Mun. So when you, the first thing, when you don't have the male play female role salutation or the female salutation here, and you don't have this male play female role gesture with the finger, what are you doing? Not to mention, I just shared to you, okay, there's a password here, short finger, bong elbow, present to the hero. And of course, you can have a variation saying that, oh, I'm going to do this, I can do this. But whatever the variation here, it will not be like this. It will not be like that, because this is like your farming, your other thing is doing this. Female using finger. Okay? So the first YouTube here I want to share with you. Anybody here on claim they are from Cho family, from Yik Gam, from 1850 Wing Chun, if they don't do this salutation, it's called bullshit. Okay? This is a piece of Chinese history. Don't tell me that you have the sinologists to debunk the history. How much do you know anyway about Chinese history? How much do you know about Hong Mun? How much do you know all these things which just exist in the Chinese history? Is it up for you to say you are the judgment, the guy, just because you make a tour in China? While you go to China, you tell them, oh, this is from Hong Mun. See the government catch you or not? Will you dare to say that? So you go to a place who don't even have who don't accept that to speak for the reality. What do you learn? After the Cultural Revolution, 1966 and 1976, what else left? Okay? So the first really serious thing, if you don't have the female salutation, you don't have this female gesture of the male play female role, it's called bullshit. It is never Yik Gam's teaching, it's never Cho family's teaching in Wing Chun, which is passed down by Yik Gam. It is never Wing Chun 1850. And also, tell me what is Wing Chun. My Wing Chun salutation is like this, like this. What is it? What is your identity? So enough is enough. Thing has to be cleaned up. As what I said, my agenda is simple. I'm Horatio. If I promise Hamlet to tell the story in full, tell you what happened, the history, I tell you what happened, the story.